Unless the argument is valid and true type and like sound, then it's not true typed. Like,
Hey,
or it
can
has
I
no
not
like
just say when
correlation
in
to
the debate?
reality.
I don't need to like I disappear because I need to give you. I can just give to you while I'm debating you. I don't see why this
Yeah,
whole fucking I
yeah,
can
you
write
can,
it
yeah, you
out.
can, you can tell me in the debate. That's fine. I'm just saying I need a formal argument.
Do you need it typed out? I don't need that is necessary.
Yeah, you don't need to type it out. So what's going
Yes.
to be premise one?
Premise one: trans women are not women. Conclusion: trans women are not women.
So what's going to be premise one?
Yeah,
Just to be
basically
clear.
like that. Yeah. No.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
No,
So
I
wait,
say if a trans woman look like a traditional woman, I'd be considering them a
wait,
woman.
wait, chill.
Like
So premise one. Wait, repeat back to me what premise one is.
I don't know. I'm not gonna give you all the premises. I just told you my argument.
Yes, the argument. Okay, what's an argument, Ryan?
Oh, here, Shinra go. This nigga's a fake goons,
Oh
bro.
my god, you gonna like actually run my next
Ryan,
topic? Or
Ryan, Ryan.
like,
Okay, an argument is premises that
you
lead to
wanna
a
get into some
conclusion. So if you're
anime?
gonna tell me, if you're
You
gonna
wanna
tell me
get
that you have
into
an
a
argument,
or you
that
wanna
okay,
run
Ryan.
my topic? If you disagree,
Yeah,
if you
yeah, I'm debating
disagree,
That's not
you.
true,
just
by the way. That's not true, by
Yeah.
the way.
if you disagree, then we can just run the topic.
Yes, we are running the topic right now. I'm telling you, if you say that you have some form of argument towards your stance, what you're basically telling me is you
Told you
have
my
premises
argument.
leading towards a
I
conclusion.
hold that
What
from
the
the position
conclusion is trans women
that
are women. So what I need here is
look
a
like
very simple
a
argument,
woman.
right, that you
I
didn't
would
get from
a woman,
DMs. What I need is a simple argument. What the
If you
conclusion is trans women are women.
do I gotta get on my computer for this? Like you keep like talking like listen, I know you like you couldn't do this with your debating gesture, but like you need to listen while I'm talking. If I'm
Yes,
telling
I'll
you
listen once
my
I'm done with my
position, I wasn't done.
sentence.
Was it done?
All right, look,
Was
I ain't
it
gonna lie,
done?
look. You can't be hypocritical, sure. You was just talking
Yeah,
about
no,
this.
no,
So
no,
you
it's
can't.
fine, it's fine. He can go ahead.
Back what I was saying. Back what I was saying. I got interrupted by this little nigga named Shinra. But if I'm
Anyway.
telling you, if I hold a position that transgender women, if they look like the traditional woman or had the feminist or majority of the feminist properties that make them look like a traditional woman, like
Nigga, what?
your mom even look like one. I would consider her
Wait, I
a
have a question. I
woman.
have a question. I have a question. So wait,
Yes.
if I have like really
I'm
feminine
sorry. Wait, is this
features,
a Q&A or is it a debate between Shinra and Ryan real
no,
quick?
but I just have a quick
Wait,
question. I have a quick question.
Wait,
no,
that's
no,
fine.
no,
You
it's,
can
it's,
ask your question
CCC
after.
is fine, it's fine, it's
I would
fine.
like Shinra. Yeah,
Come
go
on, I
ahead,
want to hear your
Shinra. You
question.
get your argument.
So,
Then
so,
we
so,
get
so,
to
so,
the
no,
little
no, no,
nigga.
no, 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 no. You're debating me, so don't try and run away.
Go ahead,
So
little
anyway,
nigga.
I'm not
if
debating you.
question,
I'm trying.
You
question,
need to
if
fuck
you
about
say,
playing the
if
question.
you say, if you say, quote unquote, if you say that feminine features and looking like a traditional woman is going to be the determiner as to whether or not this person is or is not a woman,
Oh, do you
then I
want like?
simply
Do you
just
want
ask
like
you.
feminist properties? You want me to tell you like feminist properties? Like you want to like a
No, no,
vagina
no,
and
no, no, no,
titties?
no, 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 no,
You
no,
can
no.
no
I don't need that. I don't need that.
Okay, a traditional woman
I just
has
told you I don't
vagina,
need
titties,
it. I don't need
different
it.
face
Why'd you
structure,
cut me off
higher
to
pitched
ask you? Okay,
voice,
why'd
and
you cut me off to
can
ask
I
me?
describe you a
Okay,
traditional woman? Can I
No,
no,
describe
chill,
I
both of
didn't
y'all,
ask you
chill.
to.
Chill. All right, look, Ryan, you
yes
asked the
you did.
question, he answered. He said no, he didn't want it. So, Shinra, what do you have to say? Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so then all of these traditional female properties, right? If we just put them on a male lion, right? So I want you to picture a male lion. Then all of the features that you say a
This is
traditional woman has, right? Because women really isn't like
mhm.
species specific. So put all of the features of a like an adult female woman and put them on a male lion. Right? And this lion
Okay
still wait, chill, chill,
um
chill. This lion still has chill. Can I finish? This lion still seems to have the genetic makeup of a male lion. Would you say that that lion is now feminine or that lion is
okay, so it looked like you don't understand like the basic like biology or sociology terms. You like spit it out of your mouth. There's
theology?
a distinction between female and a woman. A female, I'm gonna teach you in books. This is what they teach you in like what
Oh
the
my
ninth
god.
grade or the seventh grade. Listen, a female is somebody who reproduces eggs. A male is somebody with sperm toes up. That's the only thing you can get described to a female because somebody can have. I can send you documents of somebody being a male with a vagina. So a vagina and all of that, boobies, all that other shit. It's our feminist
Yo, do you have
attributes.
boobies in a
Those
vagina?
are descriptions that the
Oh my
society
god.
had agreed upon.
Mentality, mute up,
I
bro.
wasn't done speaking. I
Okay, I'll
wasn't
mute
done
up.
speaking. There's a distinction. One is biology. As if you can tell the distinction from male or woman, you cannot tell the distinction from male or woman if they have a vagina because a male can have a vagina because I can show you documents of that. So the only distinction that we can have
What? Cuz?
is sperm and eggs. That's the distinction. A male lion is still a male, but if he had the feminist attributes to look like a traditional female lion, I'm gonna call him A woman, but he's a male. That's the only
Okay.
thing. I'm done.
So so to be clear here, you've just agreed to the fact that what we call people and what we reference them to be doesn't actually have any bearing on what they are. So when you say that a trans woman is just someone who aligns with all of these feminine attributes that we have, and then you name all of these like what's it called, their breast, their like vagina, like all of that, you name all of those aspects and say these are the feminine things that we can point to and say once a woman fits into that specific category, then or once like a female fits into that specific category, right, or anyone fits into that specific then they are a woman to you, then I'd simply just ask you if there's somebody who identifies themselves as a man and they just identify themselves as a man, yet they have all of these feminine properties in which you say that they guys needed to be a woman. Would you say that they are just fundamentally mistaken? All of the people who have not gone through transition surgery, right, to look the specific sex that they want to be. Would you say that all of these people who identify this specific way are all just fundamentally mistaken, and you are the only person that's right, and you're the only objective determiner as to whether or not like they are women or not? Because it just seems to me like you're just setting an
Um,
arbitrary standard that doesn't seem to capture most people's meaning. Because again, I called people women and I
well,
called people females
that's
before I
what
even knew
the
about all of these quote unquote
law
feminine attributes that you listed out.
you just yapping. Anyways, tracking number two. The debate is if
This
a
guy started
transgender
mid saying tracking error, bro. This is
traditional
pathetic.
woman, I wasn't done. If a woman, if it was called, if a trans, a man, okay, let's say a man,
Okay, yeah.
any a man, right? He have masculine features. If he's going through the transition of a woman, and he looked like the traditional,
Stop
like
stuttering,
your
please.
mama or a girl that you see across the street, and he gained on properties, you will consider him a woman because
No,
a woman is a society term that would be described to somebody with feminist attributes who look like a traditional woman.
no, I
Okay,
disagree with
so
that specifically
wait,
as well.
wait, I wasn't done. I wasn't done. So the tracking error you
Mhm.
had, you talking about somebody who is incomplete and then looking like a traditional woman. What will we call? Also call him a man because he look like a man. He might have some traditional properties, but he don't look like the traditional woman. So society, because we are using society terms when we say woman and man, he will
Oh
not
my
be under that
god.
category. He's delusional.
So emphasizing the last part of every single sentence that you say to try and imitate D1
He
doesn't make you look
argument.
any more
You
rhetorically
trying to use
convincing.
Brooklyn
All
Jazz
it
attack
just
the
makes
argument.
you do,
Attack the argument.
all it does make you
Attack the
do,
argument.
because it
Attack
makes
the
you seem
argument.
annoying.
Attack the
Okay, look,
argument.
look,
You
look. Why
trying
you
to use
continue to
Brooklyn
cut me
Jazz.
off?
Attack the
Why you
argument.
continue to cut me off?
Attack
Why
the
do you
argument.
continue to cut me off? I let you finish. I let you finish.
Attack
Okay.
the
So
argument.
all
You
it
trying to do
makes you
this to
do, all
Apollo
it makes you
rhetorical
do, all it
jazz.
makes you do,
You
so
want
why are you
Apollo
over talking
rhetorical
me? Why are
jazz.
you over
It's
talking
not
me?
gonna help
So all
you.
it makes you
Stop
do,
doing rhetorical jazz.
all it makes
You
you do
are
is
answer.
just seem very, very annoying and seem very, very
Argument. You doing
pretentious. So
rhetorical
again,
jazz. I
whenever
hope I
you
don't gotta get
say,
my
so can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish? Okay.
list.
So
Oh,
whenever you
you
say,
want to say the
okay,
argument?
look, okay, I'm just gonna look at you while I'm finishing my sentence. Anyways,
Argument.
okay, okay. So whenever you say, quote unquote, these feminine attributes, at least to you, is what determines whether or not a woman is. Again, I don't even agree that your own standard of voice to be a man or voice to be a woman is actually going to be grasping what most of society thinks. I'll give you a very, very clear example. For example, if a woman is somebody who has all of these traits, so not some of them, because you agree that you can have some of these traits and not be a woman. So clearly, there's going to be a necessary factor, or this necessary factor is having all of these traits. So then I'd ask you, what there are some of these women who look a little bit more masculine than all of the others, more masculine than some men? Would they no longer be considered to be women because they no longer fit within this specific archetype? Right? If you're trying to use this as the conjunction, meaning every single part of it is going to be necessary, right? Then again, you'd also have to agree that unless they have, and if they have any form of differentiation, then they wouldn't fit under your umbrella term as a woman. And then two, right? If you try and say that these physical characteristics is what makes you a woman, I knew what a woman was before I knew like about all of the, and before I knew what like boobs were, before I knew what like any of those were, right? I knew what a woman was, and I refer to people as women while not being fundamentally confused, by like what's it called, and without actually knowing any of these physical facts for one. And then two, you said
Oh
that
my
these people
god.
appear as a woman and we call them women. Most people, upon realizing that these people have had transition surgery, they don't consider them to be women. That's why there's a very, very clear scenario of people getting beat up, people getting abused because specifically they get lost the call, because specifically they get found out that they've gone through transition surgery. So clearly, right, it's just going to be shown that we do not actually consider these people to be women just because they look like it, because we again call people who do look like it, not. woman. Mm-hmm. Wait, what happened to the rhetorical jabs? No, no, no. Address the
Was
argument. What happened to no rhetorical
argue?
jabs?
I didn't focus jab about you derailing on how people get beaten up because what's it called? They had that whole transition. First off, a lot of people, they want normal people like you for yourself, or normal black or white people. They get the confusion between a female and a woman. Some people had the preference of dating a female, right? That's why they don't like dating a male. That's why. That's why they beating them up, because you don't want to date a male. That's just a preference that people most likely holds. But you're not understanding this simple fact. I forgot we was even talking about.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
tracking error number one then.
not tracking. I just had the brain
Am I
fart. Yeah,
right?
back what I
Oh,
was
so you
saying.
didn't you
So what
weren't
Nasty
able to
ass
track the
voice,
argument
bro.
properly.
Nasty ass
okay, excuse
Discordian.
excuse me, sir.
I don't know who the other
People
guy is.
get beat up. It's not because we don't consider them a woman. People beat them up because they still consider them a male. Now, most people who are straight, it had the preference of dating a female. This is a very society. That's a very simple thing in reality that we usually see as man or in a man. They usually like the preference of a female, even though they like a woman and they appear as a woman, look like a traditional woman, and say they are a woman. Most men will just not appear to like that because they have the preference of a female. So going back to you was saying, if we have a person who fit the criteria. So if I have, when you, let's say you don't know none of these, or boobs or vagina. If I put a male who looks like your mama, you would consider that person a woman. Why? Because they fit those set criteria. And you said there's no objective criteria. The set criteria is you having a majority of the feminist properties to the point where society agree you are a woman, like your mom. Why people could say your mom is a woman? Because she have a vagina, she had different hip structure, she have the face structure, she has the high pitched voice, the tone of voice, she had the titties. That's why we consider your mom a woman. If your mom went to a transition, growing a beard and a penis and a flat chest and a more dark tone of voice and look like your
Don't
dad, then we're
don't
considering
talk
her,
about my mother,
or
bro.
we're gonna consider that female a man. That's all.
Don't use my mother for analogies for one. And then two, um to get back to the main
Oh,
substance of the argument, whenever you
I'm
said
so
that,
sorry,
oh,
Bumbleclat.
haha, that was
Talking
funny
about,
mentality.
nigga.
See, now what's going to happen is I'm just going to time you out for 27 years.
Shut
So,
your ass and I
so
got some
no,
shit though.
no,
Bitch
no,
ass
no.
nigga.
Now you're timed out for
No,
27
no,
years.
no, no,
Now
no,
you're
no,
timed out for
no.
27 years, bro. I'm so sorry. Like it just had to happen. Like look what you did to yourself. Anyways, I'm joking though. Don't want to get stripped. I'm scared. But as I was saying before, you try to use it as a conject and say that all of these properties are necessary to what's it called to actually be considered to be a woman. Then you try to hedge and say, oh, but again, if I had most of the feminine properties, e.g., like I have a high pitched voice, I have a certain hip structure, I have all of these physiological structures, except I missed out like on what's it called, I missed out boobs and I missed out vagina, right? Most people would still say, oh, like I align with most of these properties. Yeah, under your own like worldview, I'm still not a woman. Even if so in this scenario, identifying and under your own worldview, I still wouldn't. So again, I don't understand what your argument actually means here. For one, then two, whenever you say, cool, at least according to your own argument, I don't really understand what you mean when you say this. Is that if she didn't have all of these traits, then she wouldn't be a woman. Then that wouldn't really mean anything because most women don't actually have every single trait you just listed. Yet they are still considered to be women. The third thing is everyone had this form of intuitive understanding what a woman, what a man is, like, without actually knowing any of them. So if I asked you to point out a woman to me within that, you'd also just point out and you'd be able to determine that your mother was a woman, right? And the Mike Tyson wasn't. And it was very clear why. We just have an intuitive understanding of rather than lock people into. So again, it just doesn't seem like you're actually responding to the argument. Wait, did my argument cut out? Oh wait, shit, did my mic cut out? Is it cutting out now? Is this still
um,
cutting out?
Now we can hear you. We can
No,
hear
he
you.
just said your shit is ass. That's all he says.
Okay.
You keep it going.
But is it still bad? Is it still
No, you
bad?
can keep it.
No,
No,
it
you
sounds
keep
Yeah,
fine.
it
but
Just,
going.
just keep going. It sounds fine.
okay. So, anyways, when you said that like quote unquote women this that and the third doesn't really mean anything to me. I don't really what's it called? I don't really understand it. Like it doesn't actually have any form of bearing towards the argument. So again,
Mm.
yeah, we can just move on. He just joined and Shayna's still getting slammed. Okay, yeah, definitely.
So basically, sir, I
Wait,
think you being misunderstood.
Actually, then the beating up women thing, right? And the reason why they were attracted to them, or the reason why they're attracted to them, is because they are females rather than males. That's cool. One, it just sounds like you don't actually have any. Right? And then two, it doesn't really mean
Yeah,
anything to me. Two, it doesn't really mean anything. If I woke up to you and I'm in a dress and I'm cosplaying and I look exactly like a woman, right? Or what you define as a woman, and then you realize that I'm actually a man, you're going to be like, oh, you aren't the woman I thought you were. So I don't understand, like, why are you trying to slim it down to this thing? Because
mm.
nobody refers to it that way.
Wait, so I have a question. So what masculine properties do you have to be considered yourself still a man after you just said in your analogy you became a complete woman or you gained a large majority of what we're gonna be considered a woman in society
Do you
because
want an answer
and
now?
huh?
Do you want an answer now?
Like, can you tell me an answer? Like, if you cosplay and you say you look exactly like a woman, so you have like in a large majority, you look like a traditional. So you have a vagina, you have the hip structure, you appear and you look like a woman. You know, you look this what's called you look like a woman. You on the societal terms, you look like my mama. You have a vagina, you have a coochie, you have boobs, you have the tone, you have all the features of what a traditional woman look like. What masculine properties do you have to be consider yourself still a man? Can you
I just
tell me
think we
that?
have an intuitive, okay, I just think we have an intuitive understanding as to what a woman and a woman. I don't really care for actually trying to label it into specific aspects because I don't think any of like what we utter is actually going to be able to grasp specifically what we're actually referring to whenever we say woman. That's why I think the entire point of these debates is very, very stupid. Because when you name to me these specific traits that man and woman must have, and then I name to you specific women and men who you consider to be women and women, and that don't have that, then what's it called? Then you just simply just fall into a very, very clear reduction here. Again, I don't think I need to name to you a specific or specific like set of categories.
You're done. So I don't think you're on tracking number three. You said we can intuitively think
You said
we
three
know
before,
what
by the
a
way. Did the tracking errors not go
you
up?
say we I wasn't done speaking. You say we intuitively know what a woman and man is. So I don't think that's the case. Could we go to the Jerry Springer show? Great example. These male look like a woman. They look like a vagina. They have titties. They look like your mama. They have sex, they're under the fact or they believe they're not in disbelief. They are a man because they don't have any masculine features. Remind you, man and woman, social terms. This is what society considered a man and a woman. This it all depends upon society. When you go into this Jerry Springer show, they intuitively believe that's the woman. That's what they
Oh my
engage.
god.
They like females and they like women. They like titties. They like ass. They like women.
Okay,
When they have sex with them, they don't know the fact they are a male. But they believe what's it called? They go on and find they are a woman. They truly believe that's a woman. That's why they engage. And of course, but they calling themselves great. But they're like, oh, what? You are a male? You have nut just like me? That's crazy. They don't like that. A lot of men don't like that. Cause they like females, but they
oh
also
my
like a
god.
woman. So like you is not
Ryan,
attacking my point. It's the
I'm
whole
gonna ask
point.
you.
Is I don't
I'm going.
wait, I wasn't done. I don't
Oh
think you
my
can
god.
intuitively I don't think you can intuitively how you gonna pronounce that. Know what a
He
woman
doesn't
and
know how to pronounce
without these
intuitively.
guys we out. Without looking at the fucking body features because that how society indicates what's a man and what's a female. I mean a woman. So
So
I don't
Ryan, did you
understand the
know?
beginning
Okay,
of
wait.
it.
Actually, I'm not even gonna ask you because I really don't want to hear you speak for longer than you have already. So I'm gonna ask somebody else in this VC. Manny,
Hello, hello, hello.
you're too enthusiastic. So I'm gonna ask you very, very simply, right? Um, did you know what a woman was before you knew before you knew what boobs were?
I'm sorry?
Did you know what a woman was before you knew about any form of physical features and about women or about what women have? Did you know what it was?
I'm confused. You're asking if I knew what women were before I knew what women were? Like I don't know.
Did you know?
Thank
You
you.
know
Oh
what?
my God,
Okay.
thank you so
No,
much.
he said
Oh
it,
my God,
dumb nigga.
Anyways,
Stop
that's
talking
anyways,
about
crazy.
bitch.
That's
He's
okay.
saying it.
crazy.
Anyways,
Shinra
Wow,
locked in,
wait,
let's go.
how did
wow,
six different
wow.
people?
Thank
Man,
you.
Wait, hold on.
Manny.
It
How
Thank
did
might
you.
have been
six
how you
different
worded
people
the
spell
question.
Thank
Shinra at the same
Yeah,
time?
it was how you
Okay.
worded it. Yo, Manny, which one did he know? Pussy or a girl? Which one?
Yeah,
Girl.
did you know someone was a girl before you knew that they okay, thank you. So you knew that they were a girl before you knew that they had any form of physical
And why?
attributes
Wait.
which
Okay.
Did
So
Mono just
okay.
rhetoric camp this nigga Shinra?
okay, bro. So like it's like
Wait,
I'm
Manny,
unable to
Manny,
actually
okay,
say
Manny. So
anything
you
without
trying to
just
tell me,
getting dicked by the
Manny?
entire
So
chat.
like,
Like I'm so
okay,
confused.
Manny, before you know what booze were, how do you can tell the indication
It
between
doesn't
a
matter. It
man
doesn't
and
matter.
a
It
woman?
doesn't matter. It doesn't
No, it
matter.
does. Wait,
Because
so stop talking.
it
Stop
doesn't
talking.
matter. It
Stop
doesn't
talking.
matter. It
Stop
doesn't
talking.
matter.
Stop talking.
Because
Stop talking.
if I'm
Manny,
trying
I'm
to
asking
no
Manny.
no no
I'm
no
asking
no.
Manny a
If I'm
question.
trying
I'm
to build
asking
some
Manny
form
a
of
question.
intuitive
Now you
basis,
testing me. Why you
if I'm
doing
trying
this?
to
You
okay,
scared.
if I'm
You're
trying to
scared.
build
You're
okay,
scared.
okay. If
Scared.
I'm
Let
trying
me
to build
ask
some
him a
form of
question. Why you
intuitive basis
scared?
towards
You
my
ask him
argument,
a question, but
okay.
you still not asking him a question. You scared. So back what I was saying, Manny. Okay, are you there?
Anyway, but if I'm trying to build some form of
Okay, I'm gonna
intuitive
ask
basis,
Jester. I'm gonna
okay.
ask Jester.
Why would you ask that guy?
Okay,
Okay. Anyway, so
Jester.
if
I'm
you
gonna ask
ask
you
this
this.
code, okay,
Before, okay, I
no.
wasn't done.
There will
I
be
wasn't
no
done.
asking
I
that.
wasn't
There will
done.
be
I
no
wasn't
asking
done.
that.
You're gonna talk when I'm done. Anyways,
No,
Jester. So I have a
no.
question. This is for everybody in
Nope.
VC. How about that?
Type shit, type shit.
Before you knew what a male and female, what was the indicator? How did you know your mom and dad was a man and a woman? What's the indicator? What gave you the
Oh my god.
distinction
That
between one
question's
another?
redundant.
Think. Okay, wasn't it not the body features? What? Yes or no? That's how you
Yeah, I
can
didn't
tell
even
the
know those distinctions or got
indicator between
older and
your
Yeah.
mom
random.
and
So
your dad.
okay. So anyway, aside from the idiot that just spoke, right? But if I'm trying to establish the fact that there's a strong intuitive basis as to how we be able to determine this thing, completely external to us actually recognizing that form of
No,
physical. Okay, look,
prove that.
wait, okay,
Prove
look, can I
that.
finish?
Prove that. You
Wait,
cannot prove
okay, so
that.
am I going
Prove that.
okay,
You cannot say you intuitively
am I going to
know.
be able
If
to
that
finish?
was the case,
Am I going to
man,
be able to
most
finish?
men
Am I
on the
going to be able
Jerry
to
Springer
finish?
show,
Oh, can
most
somebody
men,
mod?
no,
Can
you
somebody
gotta
mod?
prove that.
Can
You
somebody
have
mod?
to
Can
prove
somebody
that if
mod?
you intuitively
Can
know.
somebody mod? Can somebody mod? Like
Can
hello?
you prove that?
Can somebody mod?
Are you gonna prove it?
Can
Are
somebody
you
mod?
gonna prove it? Yes or
Are
no?
you going to
Are you
mod?
gonna prove it?
Are you going to let me
Are
finish?
you gonna prove it? Not answer my question. When I ask you this,
Okay,
how
I'm
can
just
you
going to look at
intuitively
you and
know
finish my argument. I don't know
how
what you
the
thought this was
indicator?
again. And then, since we won't do this, then I'm just going to follow what I was saying before. So basically, what I was saying beforehand,
Oh, you want
I
to get
was
loud? Hold on. I
rudely
gotta
cut
get my
off by this
Now I gotta get my
idiotic
PC.
and
Now I
insane
gotta
individual
get my
was. And what I was
Who bought that
doing
Hey
that
Ryan,
email?
hey
was
Ryan,
trying to
Who
drown
bought
him,
that that
bro.
establish,
Ryan,
what I
drown
was
him.
Where's my
trying to
PC at?
establish was the fact that we do not
Where my
actually need to recognize any form of
hold
physical
on.
features to actually understand which
Like
one is a
30
man or a woman.
I,
We see this all the time. So, for example, you
oh my
were looking at your mom's.
hold on, my PC died. Hold on, let me turn it bit on. Hold on. Now you tried me because like I don't
Shinra
understand
local muting and
So
putting on a
again,
loud mic
so
is
again,
evil
so
work.
again, so again, so again, so again, right?
got a
So what I
loud
just
mic.
need for just
My
need oh his PC
God.
died.
Oh my
So
God.
what I just need, right, is a simple argument. Instead of cutting me off, instead of just
My
shouting at me,
God.
right? Like
My
all I just
God.
need is just an actual response. Right? So again, I just need a response. Wait, is he trying to overtalk me? Wait. Wait, is he overtalking? Let's do overtalking. I'm so confused. So let's do overtalking. But anyway, so as I was saying before, wait, so as I was saying before, that's all right. Give me a second. Let's do a second. That thing was not a laptop or a browser. What's your password?
Baby, you got something in your nose.
Your password?
Yo, what the fuck is that? He got the sets up. He got the sets up. He better up his sets on you.
A nigga trying to pack on a laptop. Nigga packing on a laptop.
What's happening? What's happening? Let's see what's going on. Oh, I got the VPN on. Sorry to the Maxwell people. What? Oh, oh no! What do that say? What do that say?
That's what talk now. That's what talk now. That's what talk.
Tell me what? Put a link. That boy.
Wait, turn off your camera. Turn off your camera and you can join on that account. Turn off your camera and you can join. Your camera's restricted to VC. That's why.
Niggas on a laptop. You better.
Hey, so
Shinra, so when I tell you this, you never listen.
I'm talking all this. My sister's about to be such a strong ass up. You got all the top of the college. Offline, all with the free shut your door ass up. Stupid bitch. You get on that table, that's when they get taken. You got to be up. Girl, bitch ass bastard. Don't have your boy. Shut your strong ass up. Pussy ass nigga. Crack on my laptop. Hey, yo, my bro. You a bitch. You a bitch. Dumbass.
anyway,
Was that Ryan?
Oh
anyway.
Okay. Anyway, what's it called? Right now, my wife I kind of killed me. So my wife I
You're a weird ass buster, and you up my leprechaun with a ski mask on. Such a scrawny ass up. You are a monster, because it ain't even freakiness, and you got some little bananas. Such a scrawny ass up. Pussy ass door. You smell like that. You be my bully influence. You ass nigga. You smell like an idiot. I'm not even in the difference. You slap me across the face, dumbass nigga. Such a scrawny ass up. Yo, real name, Brian Saxophone. Do that shit the third. Dumbass weak ass nigga. You a bitch. You walk off to my next one to shit. Who's your ass door? So scrawny ass up. Nigga be bored and shit. You live in a gingerbread house and you get bored. You might through the wall. Lame ass nigga. Shut your broke ass up. Pussy ass bitch. They wouldn't let you on that plane because you had a double back full of bricks. Ugly ass door. Nigga about mad as shit because you don't even force no returns. This nigga ugly as fuck. Shut your broke ass up. Pussy ass bitch. You not funny at all, nigga.
I'm done. I'm done, Jet. You got grits. This nigga done. Oh
my god.
Jet, I'm like,
Ryan was killing everybody, bro. That shit was.
Tricks, shut your bitch ass up. Your name is Tricks.
Bro.
Fine, bro.
Yo, Shitter, shut the fuck up.
Fine, bro. Okay, let me chill.
wait.
Bro.
My internet, my disco went down. Anyways,
Bro,
I'm
yo,
done.
Ryan, you was
I'm
killing